Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now in today's video, we're going to be starting out with some C4s you guys can do for some free kills. This one's going to be over on Consulate. This is going to be for when the enemy team is going to try to be pushing lounge through lobby. You're going to be wanting to toss your nitrocell out over the top of the expo wall to get yourself a free kill. And on this specific round, the reason why I'm able to toss it like how I do here is because it makes sense for the enemy team to tuck themselves close onto the reinforcement after they kill my vertical guy. And then right here, this next one's going to be for when the enemy team is going to be pushing for, I believe, Spiral. And what you're doing here is you're just basically waiting for them to get posted up on one of those corners. And you're going to be basically lining up your C4 to basically go out to land on top of that corner and kill that person playing in that position. Now, the main thing that I wanted to talk about from today's video is I actually wanted to talk about how to outplay champs. And basically what I mean by that is I want to talk about how to basically blow up a position for the enemy team basically. So what I mean by that is when you're playing out a round, how do you make it so it's a completely winning round in your favor? And I'm going to try my best to show you guys that for this clip in particular, because basically what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to be taking advantage of a gap in the attack, I guess is what I should say. And basically that's going to enable me to get a lot of picks on the enemy team, which is going to essentially lead to us winning the round, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our standard play. We're going to mute jammer over by Trench. We're going to mute jammer the drone hole over by Scuba. And then we're going to go ahead and position ourselves over by White in this position. And basically, the idea that I like to do here is I like to figure out what the enemy team is going for. So for this round, they go ahead and they Brava hack the main camera. They drone out reception. So now in this round, we know that they're going to push reception. So we're going to pre-place a C4 underneath for reception. When we get audio, we're going to go ahead and blow that nitrocell up to get ourselves an easy kill. And then our goal here is we want to take advantage of the gap that we're creating from nitrocelling this guy. So we're going to go ahead and swing aggressively into reception here. We're going to take advantage of the chaos of me getting that kill. And I'm going to go ahead and put myself inside a printer. I'm going to see one guy over by radio here, but I'm going to get audio of another guy on my double door here. So we're going to go ahead and kill him first. And then we're going to rotate back. We're going to look outside towards the window here, towards Trench, because we were also getting audio that somebody was outside of Trench. So we're going to kill that guy as well in this position. And then the last guy in this position, like I said, was radio. He's obviously going to be looking for a refrag. So we're going to go ahead and go to the reception door. We're going to quick peek out to see if he's actually holding for us, which he is, which is very clear that he would go for the reflag. And then since he's going for the refrag, we're able to quick pack in right away. We pre-fire and luckily we get the headshot, so we're in good shape and we secure the round right there. But that's basically the idea, guys, is that you're looking to take advantage of a lack of space, if that makes sense, or space control is what we should be saying. So what I mean by that is for example, whenever you're playing an attack or a defense, every operator, every person that's on your team or you yourself is controlling a certain amount of space. Wherever you're looking is usually the space that you control, right? So basically what that means is that when you when you kill one enemy player, that means you're removing a portion of space that the enemy team controls. So when you C4 somebody from below, reception right there, that means reception is now clear for the most part, for the timing of your nitrocell at least, right? So that means that area of the map is clear. All you have to do is worry about your double door now if you want to swing into reception, which means, right, if reception is clear and the double door is clear, that means there's now a gap in the attack, right? There's now a gap in attack. That means somebody can go through reception in that position to take advantage of the enemy team not filling that gap. Does that make sense? And since I was able to plug myself into that gap, the enemy team wasn't prepared for me. I was able to get myself a free kill Habana, and then I got a free kill on somebody that was outside of Trench. And then once I get that free kill outside of Trench, we're going to be now looking to get the last kill in that position on the guy that is going to be looking for the refrag, obviously, because every time you guys get a kill in this game, there's most likely, if there's more than one player alive in that position, they're going to be looking for some kind of refrag onto you. So obviously that last guy in that position is going to be looking for a refrag. We're going to go ahead and expect that, and then we're going to quick peek, jiggle peek, whatever you want to call it, and then we're going to go and get that kill and secure the round. And that's what you want to be doing, guys. If you want to win games by yourself, then you have to make some kind of Outplay maneuver. Now in this specific clip, we're in a 1v2 position here. The easiest way to win in this type of position is I have to force this into a 1v1. So right here, this Jaeger is going to try to charge at me. Honestly, this is a massive blunder by Jaeger by charging at me and trying to melee me to try to get a free kill onto me. But unfortunately, he's not able to land that melee, so I'm going to go ahead now and get a free kill onto him. Last guy in this position is most likely Master Side. I'm going to toss a drone just in case, just to double check that he is Master Side. He is Master Side in this position, so I'm going to go ahead and run in. I'm going to go ahead and stick a plant. I'm actually going to stick in this position, and the reason why is because it's one of the most unexpected plays that I have right here, is to just stick the plant without even like fake planting at all. You see what I'm saying? And we're also on match points, so you know the last guy is going to be tripping out. So I'm going to go ahead, instead of like trying to go for the flash, I'm just going to ADS him and swing aggressively. I'm 1 HP, so if he hits me once, I'm just going to die. So I go ahead and swing aggressively to get myself an easy kill onto him, because he's not going to be expecting it. It's just going to be a free kill for me. And if he does hit me, I mean, it is what it is, but in that type of position, 4-4 match point, and bomb is down, like, are you really going to be expecting a blitz to just ego challenge you like that? Probably not, right? So that's what made me think that my best play in that type of position is to just go ahead and just take the gunfight straight up, because there's a really high chance that I'm going to hit him like once or twice, which is exactly what happened before he's actually able to even react. And if he is any type of low or anything like that, then there's a good chance that I'll win that gunfight right then and there and secure the round, which is what ended up happening. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a world where he just like expects that, I guess, but like, I don't know. I feel like that world is just not very common, to be honest. This next time we're going to be over on Canal. We're going to be playing Ace. We're going to be getting the main wall here. Now, we've been Bandit during ban phase here, so that way we're actually able to get this wall open very easily, so we can just double Thatcher for the K-Claw, and then we can get the wall open. I always think that on this map, it's very important to get the main wall open, because if you don't have the main wall open, then people just sit on red staircase, they sit on green staircase, they deny sky bridge, and it's GG's on the spot. Like, you really don't have much to do, basically. So I always like to get the main wall open, and I like to post myself up on the main wall to play like upside down repels. Now, this is, again, on PC lobbies, so we're on console. We switched it to PC crossplay, and then we're playing in these lobbies. Now, the one thing that's scary about these lobbies is that a lot of people will swing me aggressively when I'm on upside down repel, and they'll completely shut me down, basically. The way to make this easier on myself is I need to basically be always moving. Now, in this specific round, I have a guy trapped in a corner here, and what's going to end up happening here is I also have an air jab on my door, so if anybody does try to like swing me aggressively through the door, they're going to hit that air jab, so I'm going to get myself one free kill. This Rooney looks to like ego challenge me here, but since I'm not sitting there holding an angle, he just swings into nothing. I get myself a free kill into her. And the last guy in this position, like I said, he's tucked in the corner right there. All we're doing here is just holding him in that corner. He has to rotate out, or he has to just sit there. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a world where he just sits there and he just baits the whole entire time. But whenever you're in positions like that, what ends up happening is people usually get scared of being in positions like that, because it's very easy for me to kill him in that position. If I like get off the rappel, he's still in that corner, I flash him out, walk in, get a free kill on him, you know what I mean? So it makes sense for him to try to get out of that corner, because it's a very high chance that he's going to lose the round if he sticks it in that corner. Definitely keep in mind little stuff like that, because a lot of people like will be like, they'll succumb to their own pressure basically, and they'll lose the round in that way. Now in this specific round, we're going to be playing Capital here. We're going to be playing for a Capital fire play rush plant basically. Now I really like this strat because you can use Thatcher to deny the C4. Now in this specific round, I actually let this Warden cross, which was a big blunder by me. He's going to end up killing my teammate in this position. However, my Buck is going to go ahead and clean him up from below with the Grims, and then my other teammate's going to go ahead and repel in. I'm going to go ahead and actually get the kill this time, and we're going to go ahead and secure the round. I really like this strat though. It's a Capital fire Grim Thatcher play basically. The Grim goes in for the plant, the Capital holds for the cover, the Thatcher is protecting for the Nitro / Thorn traps. That's another thing a lot of people have been doing this season so far, is they've been using Thorn to shut down that rush plant basically, but you can actually just use Thatcher to go ahead and get rid of it. This next round is going to be over on Nighthaven. We're going to be playing Tachanka once again. Dude, I don't know why, guys. I've been in love in Tachanka, bro. Ever since I found out the LMG is a 2-tap to most operators, I've loved using the gun basically more often. I need to get into the habit of using his grenade launcher more often, or his incendiary launcher more often, because if I started getting into that habit, I probably would become like a very strong Tachanka player, I feel like. But Basically, in this specific round, the idea that we're going for is we're doing like a mini anchor over by control here, cargo. And the idea is that we're basically looking to take like long gunfights with people, basically, or unexpected gunfights. So you're gonna see right here, there's gonna be a guy that killed my teammate over by warehouse storage. We're gonna go ahead and take like a little off angle here over in the control room hallway, and we're gonna wait for this guy to try to swing us aggressively to look for like the refrag on me getting a kill on his teammate. You're gonna see right there, all I do there, I don't even spray my gun, I just tap it like it's a DMR, and I go ahead and just one tap body shot him right there. I assume it's because my teammate actually ended up getting like partial damage onto him, so we go ahead and get that free kill. Now we're in a nice 4v3 position. In this type of position, and what my teammates are calling out is that the last three guys are on the main wall. They did the Maverick smoke play basically with glass, and so in this type of position they have to rotate to exo window now to basically try to secure this round. You're gonna see right here somebody jumps in exo window. Once again, we're in a long range gunfight that we want to be having with Tachanka. Our gun does so much damage. We're gonna basically like insta kill that guy. There's not really much he can do, and now we're in a nice 3v2 position. We're going to go ahead and rotate back to site here. We're going to make a nice little rotate hole here into EXO, because like I said before, they're going to basically be looking to go EXO window here, or vending window, excuse me, and they're going to go ahead and try to walk down EXO stairs. That's their only play. Keyword only play, because the thing about this type of position is they don't have enough time to rotate anywhere else, so it has to be EXO stairs in this position because it's the closest place they can go from the main wall, and it makes sense too because the fuser was over by vending windows, so it's the only real option for enemy team. So in this type of position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually just use some Tachanka fire here. They're going to toss a flashbang. I'm going to go ahead and go through my rotate hole that I made earlier. We're going to make a little like cubby hole basically. Now unfortunately they're going to expect that. They're going to shoot me up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and actually just rotate back. Now we're going to go through this hallway. We're going to walk through. We're going to actually have great timing here. We're going to kill Habana after he kills our teammate, and then we're going to go ahead and swing aggressively and kill a Glass as well to secure the round right there and get a Tachanka ace. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step-by-step video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Peace!